Hi everyone! I just wanted to pop on really quickly. I just got my teeth cleaned. See? They're so white and pretty. And I thought, this is a great topic for this group because it affects you in a specific way. So beyond wanting to optimize our environments and our food and lower our toxicity, because chemo is one of those toxic things you can undergo in your life, there are some specific situations that it's important to know that you've been exposed to your ABVD treatment. So if that's the treatment that you got, ABVD for Hodgkin's, then you're going to need to know this. So what is a holistic dentist? First of all, a holistic dentist, where a lot of times they're called like a biological dentist. They are dentists that would not use toxic products, so they would be careful the ingredients of all the products that they use. They do not use fluoride treatments, and if you don't know why that's an issue, I would suggest following my friend Melissa Gallico. She was a former FBI agent who turned into a anti-fluoride activist because of the politics behind it, where it comes from, and how it affects people. And she learned that she had like more or less an allergy to it. So holistic dentists don't use fluoride, and then they also don't use silver mercury fillings. But beyond that, because a lot of dentists have moved to composite and composite fillings as well, but holistic dentists will remove them. Now, here's the thing. You need to make sure that when you're looking for a dentist to remove your mercury fillings, that they have a very specific, safe process. So I would Google biological dentist mercury removal process or something like that and see what it needs to entail to be safe. Maybe you could just Google safely removing mercury fillings and find out the steps. There's literally a guy, I'm not even joking, you guys, he just changed his pants in front of me in the parking lot. I just looked over and he was pulling his pants up. I'm at Whole Foods. What is this? Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't see the other part. All right, so I'm very distracted right now. He's changing his top. He's literally changing his entire outfit in the Whole Foods parking lot. What's happening? I'm not going to show you. Okay, so okay, focus back on the topic at hand. Okay, so they will remove them safely. There's a very specific process. So you have to be exposed to air that is not being contaminated with mercury as your fillings are being removed. So you're usually given an oxygen mask and an oxygen tank. You're put in a hazmat suit. You have a dental dam so that you're not swallowing it. So mercury exposure, by the way, your fillings off gas. So it is a problem, and if you have any sensitivity, whether you did or not before, after chemo, you just never know, because if you watched my video this week about liver, then you kind of understand. Is it dark or is that just my phone? You may understand how you can become sensitive to things that you weren't sensitive to in the past because now you have this excess of toxicity in your body. Let's do this. Okay. I think my phone is getting overheated or something in the sunshine. Okay, so even if you weren't sensitive to this in the past, you may become sensitive to it, and it can off gas just sitting there in your tooth. Okay, so like off gassing means it releases the vapors. If you scrape a mercury filling, it releases vapors. Okay, and a filling is about a silver filling is about 50% mercury or so it's problematic. It's right there next to your gums, getting into your bloodstream. Mercury can affect your brain, it can affect your digestion, it can affect your nervous system, all these things. Like, we're already going through chemo, we don't need this, right? So here's the thing though, beyond finding a dentist that cares about the safety, because here's the thing, if you go to your regular dentist and say, hey, can I get my silver filling removed and have it replaced with a composite, they'll say, yeah, sure, but they will not put all those safety measures in place. They will just flat out expose you to the mercury because that's not like their wheelhouse. That's not what they know about. So it's very important that you do your research and you find somebody, if this is something that you want done, that does it safely. Here's the other part, and this is where your treatment comes in and is very, very important. First of all, don't go to the dentist while you have treatment. Don't go to the dentist until you're done with treatment, because you can't risk a gum infection or bleeding or anything when you're under treatment because your immune system is suppressed. Okay, so if your immune system is suppressed and it hasn't bounced back and you're not done with treatment, don't go to the dentist. But if you're in recovery and your immune system is fine and you go to the dentist and you want to have this removed and you found this holistic dentist and you're really excited about it, you need to know that with ABVD, specifically the exposure you had to be bleomycin, that you are not supposed to be exposed to 100% oxygen on your face, because it can more or less activate the bleomycin lung toxicity effect and cause problems. And this has been documented in people even 20 years after treatment was done. So you can't get exposed to 100% oxygen on your face. Okay, so that's a problem. So I was able to find a holistic dentist. I asked him this question, and he figured out a way that if I want to come back and do it, he's going to pull regular air, not oxygenated air, regular air into the room so that I can breathe that. Because again, you don't want to be breathing the air that is now being filled with mercury as your fillings are being removed. So you got to find a safe way to do it if you do it and you've been exposed to bleomycin. So there are ways to do it. You can just pull air from another room, like just normal air that you would breathe, but you can't get that 100% oxygen. So that's the key. That's absolutely important. But whether or not you get your mercury fillings removed, maybe you don't have any, finding a holistic dentist or a biological dentist would be a really great next step, one of the next steps to take in sort of detoxifying your life and working on choosing more holistic things. Now, I'm not sure if all of them are covered by insurance, but the one I went to was covered by insurance. It's just Dentistry. They do all the same stuff. They're just more careful with their products, so it can be covered under insurance as well. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please leave me a comment below and share this video if you think it can help anyone else. Bye.